And now I ask Ismet Mamoun to please come forward. We are extremely proud to recognize Ismet, our student speaker for this evening's commencement ceremony, with two prestigious honors. First, the highest student award in SUNY, the Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence, and second, the highest student award at Buffalo State for a graduate student, the President's Medal for Outstanding Graduate Student. Ismet has earned a Master of Science degree in Creative Studies. Continually developing her creativity, skills, she served as facilitator for the Western New York Regional Economic Development Council as it worked on an economic plan that led to a historic $1 billion investment from New York State Governor Andrew Cuomo. At Buffalo State, Izzy, as she is known, co-founded Camp Uprising, now known as the Beyonder Youth Program, a creativity camp for children and teens. Internationally, she has launched initiatives for creativity in education. Congratulations, Izzy, on being named winner of the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence and the recipient of the 2013 Buffalo State President's Medal for Outstanding Graduate Student.
Izzy will now deliver the student address.
Okay. Just give me a second so I can catch my breath. And fix the hair, because, you know, it's on the Jumbotron. All right. So, on this day of celebration, as we get ready to leave the safe cocoon of academic life, perhaps like me, you wondered the questions, where to next? Are we ready for this, whatever this may be? And how might we find our path to success? First, let's consider the context that we find ourselves in today. Our world is changing and evolving at breakneck speed. The ways in which we communicate, socialize, work, exchange ideas, and process information are being continuously reinvented. The words Google and Facebook have become verbs, and if you want to learn a new language in 10 days or find out what you should eat for your blood type, don't worry, we have an app for that. Would you believe that the first iPad was released on April 3rd, 2010? That was just over 3 years ago. Since then, the iPad itself has gone through many evolutions and cycles of improvement. It's also acquired a sizable number of competitors in the market. If we own a smartphone or have access to a computer, our knowledge base has become limitless. This is a time where success is no longer a function of genealogy, inherited wealth, experience, or age. If we have a good idea and we can make a case for it, there are websites like Kickstarter, where through crowdsourcing we can get funding to make our ideas a reality. Access to open source software and education, and the exchange of ideas without barriers all contribute to exponentially increase the speed of innovation. We are re-entering the age of Aquarius, which is heralded by rapid change and all the wonderful possibilities that come with it. There has never been a time when it was easier to create new possibilities that are aligned with our personal values and goals. So to bring it back to the original question, how might we find a path to success? And maybe to add to it, how might we find a path to success in a world that is constantly changing? Perhaps, like me, during your time as a graduate student, you have also been invested in defining your success. For me, this has meant reading extensively about motivation, domain skills, deliberate practice, and creativity. I have tested theories and reflected on my personal experiences to arrive at a simple model. And because I don't belong to the age group of 20-somethings anymore, I find that I need some memory aids to help me remember the model. So it's a simple model. Every word in it begins with the letter P, and there are only 4 words to remember. So the elements of success that I try to live by are passion, practice, perseverance, and your peeps. Thank you. Passion is the most fundamental and critical piece of the puzzle. This is where our motivation comes from. Passion provides the fuel for the effort that we must expend in our life's work. But following our passion isn't always easy. In fact, sometimes finding our passion is a greater hurdle. So what does it take to find our passion? Self-awareness and reflection. Thinking about where our energy comes from. What gets us out of bed in the morning, raring to go? What drives us crazy? Why? And what can we do about it? What is it that we cannot stop talking about? E. Paul Torrance, who is known as the father of creativity, wrote that one of the most powerful wellsprings of creative energy, outstanding accomplishment, and self-fulfillment seems to be falling in love with something. Your dream, your image of the future. Practice is the second piece of the puzzle. Once we found our passion, it becomes imperative that we pursue it. This requires education and skills. In order to develop these skills, we need deliberate practice. In his book, Talent is Overrated, author Jeff Colvin explains that deliberate practice is focused on overcoming our weaknesses and not just playing to our strengths. It requires constant self-evaluation, feedback, and adjustment. If passion is the key, the deliberate practice is what keeps the locks oiled. Passion and practice alone are not enough. Perseverance is the element of success that keeps us going, even when the practice is painful and the passion seems to be passing. The immutable and unshakable desire to prove our worth will help us push through to the light at the end of the tunnel, even when, or maybe especially when, the going gets tough. The last piece of the puzzle is the one we often forget when we consider what it takes to be successful. It is our peeps. Our peeps are those people in our life who support us, mentor us, cheer for us, commiserate with us, listen with endless patience as we ramble on, and deliver the proverbial kick in the seat of the pants when we need it. They are our families, our teachers, our friends, and our peers. If we surround ourselves with the right people, they will keep us honest, motivated, and on track. So today, as we're all poised at the start of our next great adventure, let's tuck the 4 Ps of passion, practice, perseverance, and our peeps into our pockets and pull them out when we're ready to start moving up our paths to success. Thank you, and good luck.